Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Just this week, they announced through the State Department that $40 million is being given to the Global Engagement Center to begin providing immediate support to private and public partners that expose and counter Russian and Chinese propaganda and disinformation. We're focused on looking at a variety of different ways. As I told you last week, Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen met with a number of both state, local, and federal officials working on ways that we can best prevent things like this in the future, and we're looking at a number of different options, and we're going to continue doing that over the coming weeks.
But Admiral Rogers is the one that would have the agency that could actually go and confront Russian intrusion at the source.
And it's not just one individual. It's looking at a number of different ways.
He's in charge of Cyber Command. Why not give him the authority?
Nobody is denying him the authority. We're looking at a number of different ways that we can put pressure. Look, this president, as I told you last week, has been much tougher on Russia than his predecessor. Let's not forget that this happened under Obama. It didn't happen under President Trump. If you want to blame somebody on past problems, then you need to look at the Obama administration. The president is looking at all of the different causes and all of the different ways that we can prevent it, and as we find different ways that we can do that, we're implementing them.
Two questions.
In terms of a specific meeting, I don't know that a date is set, but I do know that there are constantly conversations going on within the administration on this topic, and we're going to continue those. I'll keep you posted on the president's schedule.
Has there been one so far on Russia and cyber attacks?
I know that he's been briefed on it. In terms of specifics beyond that, I'd have to check and get back to you.
Jeff Sessions confirmed a few minutes ago that he is going to open an investigation into FISA abuses.
It's something that he's clearly had frustration over, so I would imagine he certainly supports the decision to look into what we feel to be some wrongdoing. I think that's the role of the Department of Justice, and we're glad that they're fulfilling that job. Margaret? That everybody doesn't necessarily agree. We're not going to get into the details. As is always the case, I'm not going to comment on any individual's interactions with the committee, but we are cooperating because, as the president has said repeatedly, there is no collusion, and we're going to continue to cooperate, and hopefully they'll wrap this up soon.
Why did you refuse to answer the questions?
Again, I'm not going to comment on any individual specific interactions with the committee. I'd refer you to outside attorneys for that. On leaks from what is supposed to be a confidential setting, there continues to be the president still supports raising the age limit to 21 for the purchase of certain firearms. We're meeting with bipartisan members of Congress tomorrow. We expect that to be a topic of discussion. He knows that everybody doesn't necessarily agree. We're not going to get into the details on the specifics of what we will propose, but we expect that to be part of the conversation tomorrow.
Question number 2 in the